A 56-year-old man was killed when he was buried under a 20-foot mound of pinto beans at a warehouse in eastern Colorado where he worked. Raymond Segura Jr. was pronounced dead at the Bush, Colorado hospital facility of the Kelly Bean Company on Thursday after efforts to reach him alive were unsuccessful. Morgan County Undersheriff Dave Martin said in a telephone interview, "We had to move several tons of beans in order to get to him." Martin said emergency personnel were summoned at the site at 11:30 a.m. on reports of a worker trapped in a pile of loose pinto beans. Martin said dozens of rescue workers and even 4 inmates from the county jail had to spend an hour digging through a mound of the beans to get to the trapped worker, but he was already dead when the crews reached him.
What did he die from?
The cause of the accident and how the victim became trapped and the exact cause of death are under investigation. Segura had worked at the warehouse for 12 years, trapped underneath a 20-foot mound of pinto beans.
How wide was the mound?
Well, they said it was several tons. They had to move several tons of pinto beans.
How does that even happen? Where are you standing?
Yep, they just got buried.
What's this large X on the ground? I'm just gonna go stand on it. Why are they loose? Yeah. Is this common practice?
Sounds like something from Looney Tunes.
We're gonna ship this mound of pinto. What?
Yep.
It would seem Jim. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
he was standing right where we put those pinto beans.
Seen Ray.
Oh shit!
His name's Ray.
His name's Ray.
Yeah, we haven't seen Ray. Ray. My good friend, Ray.
Ray. I understand, like, killed, by, being crushed by, many tons of cans of pinto beans. But loose pinto beans.
Yep, the loose pinto.
How did they get loose? That's why I went to Hawaii, because it was like 20 feet high. Was it like, just go the other way? don't go up.
20-foot mound of pinto beans that weighed several tons.
An hour.
Yeah, I don't know what.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's why I want to know what he died from. Because you're thinking, if it wasn't like, trauma to the head, when I'm assuming they fell on him. I don't know how else to get there.
You're just.
So it's either having this heavy rain of pinto beans on you. How do you concentrate them either? Like, I think they'd go the other way, Anyway, I figured about the between the bottom of my waist and like the top. Somebody stop! This isn't funny anymore. No.
Well, he just couldn't get out. 20-foot mound of pinto beans will do that to you. My thing is they said dozens of rescue workers and the county pulled 4 inmates from the county jail. Are you allowed to do that? Are you allowed to just pull like people from jail and be like, hey, we need just pure manpower. Some guy's trapped under beans.
I think you can. Well, yeah, because they got those guys that like clean up the roadways and stuff like that. But why only 4? Were they like the most trusted 4? Were they like on the dean's list, so to speak?
Yeah, the honor list.
Yes, the honor roll.
The beans. They're the bean experts.
They specialize in the beans. Oh, wow. Yes. You've had experiences with this before? Wow. It's sad, but it's like, what?
That's what happened. He was in the X spot, and he didn't realize it, and the beans just came down.
This story is just getting started. We're not anywhere near the tip of the mound of pinto beans, so to speak.
Yeah, we have just scratched the surface of this mound of pinto beans.